It's my life, and I'ma leave it. I know you hurt, know you sad, I can't feel it. A real nigga gon' understand a real nigga struggle.
Alright, welcome back to my channel. This is part 2. What if Naruto was Asura? Or the second coming of Asura? I'm sorry if you heard that, but let's get into the video. Naruto, like I said, Kakashi still asks everyone a question like their goals, their dreams, and stuff like that. Sasuke, the same thing, that he wants to kill a certain someone and basically make his village look stronger again so that they will stop being attacked by the other great nations. But he don't know that the other great nations gonna stop because Naruto came back. Sakura says she loves Sasuke, same thing she did in canon, but since she didn't know Naruto, she don't say anything about him. Okay, so let's get into the story. Kakashi is the only one right now that remembers Sasuke. Naruto. Not Naruto. Sasuke somewhat remembers Naruto, but not that much. And Sasuke does have a Sharingan, actually. The reason he has it because he has to fight a lot. With basically the great nations attacking, he had to fight a lot. And okay, let's keep going. With this happening, so let's keep going, actually. So, with this basically happening, Kakashi would actually basically dismiss them and said, we're gonna be doing a test tomorrow. Oh yeah, Naruto don't really reveal that much about himself. I think basically just saying random things like basically he loves to fight, he loves to eat and things like that. His goal, he don't really have a goal. Okay, so let's get into the story. Kakashi says, alright, you guys go home, don't eat, and basically we're gonna have a test tomorrow. So Naruto goes to his house. The villagers were announced that Naruto Uzumaki was back in the village and they remember him from all those days back. So they start basically vandalizing his house and stuff like that. And then one night, at nighttime, Naruto was basically walking throughout the village, and a couple of, basically villagers attacked him, trying to basically kill him because they thought they can kill the demon brat finally after so many years. So a couple of villagers were coming. No one noticed them leave, basically. So when Naruto basically massacred all of them, no one would notice. So Naruto basically massacred every single last one of the people there. And he just left their bodies there. After burning them, actually, he burns the bodies so no one can find it. And he just goes about his day. Like nothing even happened. As he gets home, he goes to sleep and he wakes up the next morning as he goes to Team 7. And Naruto really don't need to eat anyway, so it don't matter to him. So he goes there. As he's just sitting on top of a tree, just sleeping. Or say he went back to sleep. So while sleeping, Sasuke and Sakura come there as they see Naruto. As they just sit down and Sakura tries to converse herself with Sasuke, but Sasuke is not listening, not even caring about her. So let's get, basically, after a while, a couple hours, Kakashi actually does show up. And basically, he was spying on them from like a bush. He was spying on them. Naruto already noticed him because, like I said, he is a demon god. But Sasuke didn't notice, neither did Sakura. And they are stronger in this one because they literally had to fight to survive. So, let's keep going. Kakashi says you're going to be doing a bell test. This is a test that, will actually test your teamwork. Well, not teamwork. It says this is a test. If you don't get a bell from me, you go back to the academy. Sakura points out, like in canon, that there are only 2 bells. And Kakashi says, whoever does get a bell, go back to the academy. So he says, begin. As everyone but Naruto dives into the bushes. As Naruto just says, well, being smarter, he says, well, I don't really need a team to pass, but I already know this is about teamwork, as Kakashi is shocked. As Naruto says, well, might as well. As he blitzes Kakashi don't even see Naruto again. Actually, no. Kakashi didn't even notice Naruto move. He just has the bell in his hand. The bell is already in Naruto's hand. Because if you remember the last part, I said Naruto was faster than anything in our constant universe. In our universe, that means the Flash. And you should know how fast the Flash is. And if you don't, I don't know what to say. So let's keep going. So yeah, Naruto has the bell. Kakashi don't even know. As Naruto just walks away, he goes and he lays down. Kakashi is still shocked that Naruto knows about the bell test. He knows what it means. So after a while, Sasuke does try, and he gets knocked out by Kakashi. Sasuke gets put into a genjutsu, and they're tied up to the post. Well, actually, it's over, and Kakashi says that y'all failed. None of y'all could have got a bell. And in this one, Kakashi did not make a shadow clone, so it was actually real Kakashi. So the bell was real too. And Kakashi says that none of y'all got a bell. His Naruto says, nope, I got one. And Kakashi was shocked when Naruto showed his bell. And he's want to win. Because he's thinking about all the times that he has been around Naruto, he never saw him move. Should be playing with that remote. I might turn on the sound to my TV. So, Naruto says, Kakashi, I already know this is about teamwork, so why don't you just pass the team anyway? As Kakashi says, how about this? I have another test for you guys. In an hour, you guys will fight me. How about that? Naruto says, oh, that's good. That's okay. So Sasuke and Sakura are tied up to the post because neither one of them got the bell. So Naruto basically didn't eat the food because he really didn't need to. This when Sasuke's stomach growled, and Naruto said, I could just feed you this food if you wasn't being so stubborn. As Sasuke said, shut up. I would never take something for someone that's weaker than me. Naruto is not weaker than Sasuke. Sasuke just thinks he's stronger. He's the strongest. Because he killed a couple of basically people. A couple of ninjas, that's it. I'm getting comfortable. Oh, my throat hurt. So, Naruto says, do you really think you can basically fight a Jonin on an empty stomach? And Sasuke doesn't talk, then Sasuke says, fine. As Naruto starts to feed Sasuke and Sakura. Sakura does it because Sasuke is doing it. And Kakashi shows up. Look like he's finna fail them, but then says, you all pass. As Sakura and Sasuke are happy, Naruto don't really care. After all, he hates the leaf. He hates Kakashi. He hates Sakura. He hates Sasuke. He's just doing this for his own entertainment. Ooh, the future of this what if is going to be very, very interesting with the way I'm thinking of it going. Now, how do I say something that is different in this one? I said in canon, I said like in last part that Naruto has the QB in him, 50%. Yeah, he still has the QB in him, but the thing is, the Nine Tails cannot influence Naruto because he's too powerful. You can't influence him. He can give him his power, but it's not really going to help anything at all. It don't even matter. But here's one thing. With Naruto's power basically trumping the Nine Tails, the Nine Tails cannot reach out to other tail bees, tell them anything about Naruto or nothing like that. He can't do that. And with Naruto being so powerful anyway, if the Nine Tails was to be extracted from him, he wouldn't even feel it. He would feel nothing. Wouldn't move, he wouldn't cry, he would not die. That's how strong he is. So they start doing the D rank missions. Not all of that. They keep doing that. And after a while, Sasuke gets angry. He storms into the Hokage's office and said, "I want a harder mission." And they get the ties in the mission. Now, even though the Leaf Village has been struck by multiple villages, they still kept their strength. Even though a lot of them died, they still remained strong and fought against 4 whole nations. Well, actually, no, not 4. 3 whole nations, and just basically survived from 3 whole nations attacking them. So basically, Tajano will still come here. Now, if you wonder why I said 3 instead of 4, that's because Sand Village did not attack. Now, the Cloud Village attacked to try to get Hyugas, to try to get the Byakugan. And basically, every time they tried to get the Byakugan, basically the Hyugas would just kill themselves. By basically, if his main branch, they take out their eyes and crush them and basically kill themselves. If his side branch, if they die, it doesn't really matter because the cage bird seal would just seal it. So Hinata in this one is still basically like the Hinata, not the Hinata in canon, because she got saved by someone different. She got saved by Rock Lee. Yes, Hinata got saved by Rock Lee. Basically, she likes Lee. But since the war and stuff like that been happening, she had to get hardened, and basically she had to act like more like a ninja. So there's no soft Hinata in this one. And also, if you guys want to know the ship for this one, the ship is going to be Kaguya. Yes, Kaguya. Naruto may be, well, in physical, Naruto is 14, but in mental, basically, Naruto's way older than Kaguya. Naruto's older than our universe. From what I believe, Naruto's older than our universe, because at the universe, like a couple of millions of years old, but that number that I referenced, basically 1 and 100 trillion. I'm not gonna do 100 trillion. No, 900 trillion. 900 trillion zeros. So that's if you don't know, that's a huge number. Very much a huge number. So let's keep going. And how they're going to meet, I'm going to actually explain that in a little bit. So they actually get ready. They go out the next day. They leave the village. So as they're walking, they eventually come across the puddle. Naruto already noticed it because he's smarter. And he's basically a demon god. And he loves to fight. So he'll notice when the thrill of a fight is actually going to come. Or like basically when a fight is going to happen. He can feel all over the world when fights are going to happen or when fights happen, because he's basically a demon god, a god of the battle. And some worship him, some worship him, some fear him, and things like that. So if you worship Naruto and you actually basically in battle and you enjoy battle, basically your strength will be amplified, you'll be stronger, and after you basically kill your enemy, that counts as a sacrifice to Naruto, and basically you will be given a blessing from Naruto. Now, everyone gets the same exact blessing, and what this blessing is satisfaction. It's satisfaction knowing that you've been basically touched by a demon god that basically showed you the thrill of battle. So I'm going to tell you someone in a bit when I get to that part that this someone is actually a worshiper of Naruto. Now, if you guys actually thinking what I'm thinking, then you guys should know. So let's keep going. As the Chunin brothers drop out of the puddle, seemingly killing Kakashi, Naruto kills one. Actually, no, he don't kill him because he wants to actually get some information to see if this basically mission is worth going on. Because Naruto is smarter. Like I said, he's way smarter. And Sasuke does not kill his either. Sasuke actually just captures his because he is smarter too. He thinks that he needs information to see if basically he needs information. Naruto is a Tokyo Drift movie. Nah, that's not good. That don't sound like a good. Well, I don't know. I don't see how it goes. So they question the demon brothers after Kakashi comes out the tree. Naruto already saw Kakashi jump into a tree, so it don't matter anyway. They question the demon brothers. They give them information that Haku, a tracking ninja, a fake tracking ninja, Zabuza, Momochi, the demon of the mist, and basically everything else that they need to learn. Kakashi is thinking about going back, but Sasuke, Naruto, and Sakura insist. Naruto happy because he's going to see a real battle after he didn't see one in a long time. Because this to him wasn't even a battle. This wasn't even a warm-up. So they keep going, and eventually Naruto, they crossed basically the river or something, lake. Naruto does throw the kunai. Actually, no, it's not Naruto who throws it. It's Sasuke who throws the kunai, and basically the rabbit come out. As Sakura doesn't say anything because she likes Sasuke. Because it's like a mental thing for her now. Because like I said, her mother died. And her mother didn't die like anywhere else. But her mother died right in front of her. So it was like mentally breaking for her. Mentally scarring. So like for her, Sasuke and her father like mental stability for her. So if Sasuke died, it would literally break her. Break her mentally, because she just saw her mother die, and seeing Sasuke die will break her, because she is too young to comprehend this. After all, she's only 12. So they encounter Zabuza after Zabuza throws the executioner blade. Naruto already noticing the rabbit basically being white, and he knows that rabbits shed their fur when it's actually summertime. They shed their winter coat for a summer coat. So he knows that this is strange. So there must have been a substitution from what he read about it. So Zabuza does the same thing. Zabuza and Kakashi fight. Kakashi gets stuck again. And Naruto comes up with a plan by himself, and he actually unfrees Kakashi. And they do the same battle that they had in canon. But Kakashi, since his skills had not dulled in canon, they weren't dulled, I don't think so. But him being more precise and stuff like that, having to fight every day, literally for like 10 years, his strength got exponentially stronger. That was the great, fourth war. The fourth great ninja war. They had reigning for 10 years. 10 years, I say. 10 years. That's how much that war was. For 10 whole years. That's longer than all the other wars combined. Well, not our wars. We had a lot of wars over the years. I wasn't even surprised when they were finna have World War III. I wasn't surprised in a bit. I was more like basically not even surprised. It was like this. I was like, finally, they finna have another World War. Let's see which group gonna start it this time. It's gonna be Germany again, or it's gonna be some other group. Probably America. Now let me go off a little tangent right quick. America starts. I don't know why America can't keep their nose out of everybody else's conflict. Like, I just want to be by myself. I don't care about other people. If you die, you die. I can't stop you. God wanted you to die, then die. If your God wanted you to die, then die. There's nothing else you can do about it. We ain't no Kratos. We can't go against no other gods. I can't defy God. He is God. That's why he got the title of God. I'm just a mere mortal that has no power. A mere mortal that thinks like differently from other people. I'm unique, but I'm not omnipotent. So let's get back to the story. So Kakashi is still basically down in, well, he's still tired, like in canon, so he gets carried all the way to Tazuna's house after Zabuza was taken away by Haku, the fake tracker nin. And since Kakashi was tired already, he didn't have time because they already got information that Haku was fake. So he didn't really have basically the stamina and chakra reserves to actually fight Haku. So they just went to Tazuna's house. Now there, everything goes similar to canon. All the way up to the little boy, talk about like they're gonna die. Naruto grabs the kid and drags him outside and drags him to the forest. Naruto then sits the kid down, and Team 7 reassures basically the mother and Tazuna that the kid's gonna be okay. Naruto will not kill. No, he will not kill him. Which Naruto's not gonna kill him. No. Naruto then talks to the kid that if he don't know nothing about basically losing someone, suffering and stuff like that, Naruto says, kid, you know nothing about suffering. You know nothing about losing people. Listen here. As Naruto explained that he never knew his parents. He explains that the kid had a good life. He never met his parents. His parents died on his birth. Oh my God. I'm recording. Shut up. So he tells the kid that he never met his parents. He don't know who they are. He don't know anything about that. And he explains to the kid some more that he's been hated by his whole village ever since he was born because of something he couldn't control, something that he did not do, and the death of his parents. That's also been basically their hatred towards him too, because people thought that he, basically caused it. In which, in later time, they're gonna figure out that they were wrong, but that's gonna happen in later times. Like I said, this is gonna be actually a very short, series. Like Shippuden's gonna be completely different. And, basically, everything's going to change, and actually, the tuning exams, everything's going to change. So, I'm going to go on for a little bit. After the Zabuza arc, I'm going to stop at the tuning exams, like the start of it. I'm going to stop there. So, basically, Naruto has explained to the kids, saying that if you never want to be basically down again, never want to lose again, nothing like that, pray my name. As the kid says, what is your name? It says, my real name is Naruto Uzumaki, but they call me Asura. As, the kid not knowing the stories of Asura says, Asura? Yeah. Naruto says, yes. Pray Asura, and you shall have the strength, the skills, to basically fight against any obstacle that's in your way. As the kid, basically getting determined, says, okay. As Naruto says, how about I train you to fight? As the kid also said, okay. As Naruto starts to train the kid, take on like a kind of pupil. As the kid sees Naruto as his master. As for the little time they're out there, the kid did grow better. Because like I said, Naruto's a god. And he basically used some kind of basically demonic, thing. Half god, half demon thing. This basically slowed time down in their area. So for Naruto and the kid, they were basically there for at least, 12 months, a year. But the kid's body did not change and nothing like that. Basically, he didn't change at all, but, mentally he changed, but not physically. but like he's gonna keep the strength and everything like that, but his body's gonna start changing over time. Like his body's gonna start changing, and basically and stuff like that. So he's mentally different. Like he's stronger mentally. He won't cry easily. He prepared to actually kill someone when the time needs to protect his family. Now Naruto does like that about him, that this kid wants to protect his family, and Naruto never had a family, so he wants to make this kid the best. So he tells the kid the best way of strength is to protect your family, to protect someone you love. Now, that's what someone told me. For me, the best strength is enjoyment. As the kid says, enjoyment, what do you mean? Kid, there's enjoyment in anything. Now, if you can find enjoyment in protecting your family, then you shall become stronger. As the kid listens, says, okay, master. As they go back to the house and they see that the kid is, basically, they can sense that the kid is different. Tarzan is, basically, daughter can sense that the kid is different. And that's what he did. He just says he had a talk with him and stuff like that. He showed him what the real world was like. Basically, he explained to him what the real world was like and things like that. So Kakashi still gets up to teach them tree climbing and basically stuff like that. Naruto does it easily. He just climbs the tree first try. Sakura, after a couple of tries, she did it. No, 2 tries she did it because she has good chakra control. Sasuke takes him a long time to get it, but he eventually get it, like after 2 days. No, he gets it the same time he gets it in canon. Naruto does go out and basically not even training, just going out to sit, and he meets Haku. He already knows that this is a distracting ninja, so he just sits there, he talks to him. After a while, Haku says she has to go, and he did ask Naruto if he had someone precious to protect that would make him stronger. Naruto says he found like a kind of pupil. And she says, who? A little kid. His name, I forgot his name in canon, I forgot, I'm sorry. I think it's Inari, like some videos I heard, I don't know. He says, a kid. Basically, I took in as a pupil, as you can say. And this kid wants to protect his grandpa and his mother from, basically, Gato. From Gato and from, basically, Zabuza Momochi. As she says, he says, why? He says, Naruto says because, kid says that Gato wants his grandpa dead because he's trying to build a, bridge that can help his, basically family. His family and his village. As Haku says, being a little bit sad that he is doing this. Dang, it's so hard. Think about Haku and then saying he. Looks so much like a girl. Damn, traps. So he leaves, and basically, now let's go to the next part of this. They go to the bridge. Naruto wakes up early and he leaves. Now no one's there protecting the house. So when it does come, Inari remembers what Naruto said and he remembers all his training, gets a sword that he actually gets a knife, and his mom asks him what he is doing. As basically his mom see basically him put one hand in front of him like in a praying motion and put the knife to his side. It says, "Oh great Asura, I pray to you, you can give me strength to protect my mother, strength to enjoy a battle. May the blood run for the great Asura. May I gain strength and live to fight another battle." As he says, basically, not amen, but he says something equivalent to that. Basically, he says, let me see. Heish. He says that. Heish. So basically, a glow goes around him. His mom can see it. It's faint, but she can see it. As she's wondering what that prey was. as the thugs do come in trying to kill his mom and stuff like that. But he slaughters them instantly. His mother is shocked and wondering why her son would do such a thing and stuff like that. And she basically asks what happened, why did he come like this? And he explains that, basically the ninja taught him stuff like this to pray the name Asura when basically he needs strength and he needs to basically protect someone. As she starts thinking Asura, 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 and she remembers Asura, the demon god. A god, not really a god, an evil god, basically. It's like an evil god, but it's not really evil. Naruto not really evil, as you can say. He is not really evil, but his uprising is. Like, he is comprised to look evil, like some gods are, and some beings, some people. Like Lucifer. Lucifer isn't really evil, but he's made to look like he's evil. Like, they make Lucifer like Satan. Lucifer and Satan in my book, in my eyes, in my ears, in my brain, are totally different people. Lucifer is a fallen angel, an archangel. And Satan is a manifestation of people's hatred. People's hatred, people's fear, people's sin. That's Satan. Though they might be in the same place, they have different ways, different names, different styles. And that's what I believe. So, let's get back to the story. She, start talking about, like, basically Asura is evil and stuff like that. As basically the kid says, he's not evil, he's just made to look evil, but his intentions are not pure either. But basically he explains like this. The way you pray to him is basically, you pray in your own style and you pray to what you want to do. But, basically, Asura has this principle that if you pray for basically pleasure, like in anything, like pleasure in the fight, pleasure in protecting those that you love, pleasure in basically like eating, anything like that, pleasure in anything you can find, he will give you strength. He will give you strength to fight another day, strength to do anything, but not too much strength. He don't want to make you a god. He just wants to see you win. Never to lose, only to win. As she says, okay, now on the bridge, Naruto was watching as Kakashi was fighting Zabuza. And Kakashi was fighting Zabuza. And Sasuke was fighting Haku. Now, Sasuke gets like a pincushion. He gets pincushion. And after that, basically, everything goes to canon. Kakashi kills Haku. Zabuza actually dies faster. So, Naruto actually massacred Gato and all of his men because Inari. Yeah, I think this is his name. Yeah, Inari. He massacred, him and all his men because Inari would have wanted that. And Inari being like a pupil to him. So, that's over with. Now, let's get to... After that's done, they go back to the village. After saying goodbye to Tazuna, his village and everything. I did not feel good at all. So, after that's done, they get back to the village, like I said. They report the mission. And basically, while walking around the village, Kankuro grabs, basically... Oh yeah, no, that don't happen. Kankuro don't grab Konohamaru because Naruto and Konohamaru don't know each other like that. Hello, Stick is rocket 12 now. I'm high like a pocket. So that's over with. And actually, this one will lead us off. Thanks for watching. Peace out. See you guys next one. I know I'm gonna say that I'm gonna do I know I said I was gonna do it, but I didn't. Sorry, but I have to lead this off. Thanks for watching. Peace out. See you guys next one. Dang it, I didn't do that right.